Testing, testing. Testing, testing.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. Yo, hello. Hello, hello. Microphone, new micro. There it is. All right, testing. Can you hear me? Testing, can you hear me? Testing, can you hear me? Oh, this is big. Let me put it on. Let's put it right here. Testing, all right. Trying a new microphone. Trying a new microphone. Is this going to work?
All right, let's see. All right, let's see. All right, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right, we're just going to do it like this. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right, we're just going to do it like this. Yeah, it is a little bit too low. All right. Yeah, it is a little bit too low. All right. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right, this is going to be game number 2. As today, the New York Mets will take on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Game number 2. As today, the New York Mets will take on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Shea Stadium in New York, and New York is concerned. They're down 1-0, and tonight the Pittsburgh Pirates try their upset bid as they want to try and win game number 2. Barry Bonds had the only run last time. He hit a solo shot for a home run, and that was really, really big. So we're about ready to go tonight. You saw that 1-0 game. Only 1 run was scored last time. He has 2 home runs in the postseason, Barry Bonds. and his slugging percentage is actually almost 1.3. Tonight, David Cohn against John Smiley. Of course, on paper, David Cohn has the edge, but so did Doc Gooden, and he lost. We go to game number 1 next. Here's David Cohn, 6'1", 180, he's 25 years of age, his first postseason appearance. And first up, it was the only run of the game last game. That was Barry Bonds. In the 9th inning, Barry Bonds, who was having a great postseason, came around and hit a home run. Took the 9 innings of everybody being scoreless. And that'll be fouled off 0-1. Last game, that third at-bat was the home run. He had the only RBI. Right now, the only RBI of the series for either team. Quickly 0-2. David Cohn wants to easily start getting on, and that's going to be a strikeout. David Cohn wants to get a lot of Pirates down early. And Barry Bonds, good night. He just watched that one hot top of the strike zone, and he's upset. These type of low-scoring games, that's big, except for yesterday when Toronto won 11-1. And that's going to be Chico Lean fouling it off. He has yet to have a home run, yet to have a hit in the postseason. He had 1 walk. And that'll be fouled off 0-2. 0 for 3, and he struck out. So here's Chico now, and David Cohn looking good. On the ground. Oh, that's an error. Keith Hernandez, it went past him. Were they going to give him a hit or an error? Oh, if it's an error, that would suck if you're Chico Lean. That would be his first hit. Oh, maybe. Here's Andy. Andy Van Slyke now 429. They're going to go. They throw to second. He doesn't have to worry about that. He's done. 2 outs. Why do managers do that? Why do they do that? They run themselves out of innings. Why? I understand this is the 1980s, but you have a 429 average. The 1-0, and it'll be 2-0. I know Cohn was looking good, but my goodness. There'll be a swing and a miss there, 2-1. The Pirates and Mets just starting here. And that'll be to left field and caught 3 outs. Maybe it's not a harm as what we thought. But we go to the bottom of the first inning, it's 0-0. Here's John Smiley. 6'4", 180, 23 years of age. And starting is Mookie. Here's Mookie. On the ground. Lean to Bream, 1 out. Wow, first pitch of the game. There's Mookie, Greg Jeffries now. Keith Hernandez, Strawberry McReynolds, Howard Johnson, Gary Carter, Tim Teufel, and Kevin Elster. A couple names we haven't seen. They're shaking up the lineup. Smiley now. Here's Jeffries. 1 for 4 yesterday. Nobody had an RBI for the Mets. Bottom of the first inning. And that'll be fouled off. The 0-2 with 1 out. High 1-2. And that'll be to right field underneath is McReynolds, and he made the catch, 2 outs.
Batting third, the first baseman, Keith
And Keith Hernandez, that was a hit. That was not an error. And that's going to be a strike. Had to go back a little bit. So the Logitech isn't really being the greatest with the PlayStation 5's the thing. It's like, I need to put a microphone on that. Because right now I'm using this controller. A microphone in the controller, and Keith Hernandez. The 0-2 now. I'll be outside 1-2. 2 outs, bottom of the first. And unlike the Toronto game, this is the Bream, and that'll end the first inning. It's a quick moving one. Every run is going to really be big. It's 0-0. We go to the second, Bonilla, Bream, and Reynolds. Here's Bobby Bonilla. Hasn't had a hit in the postseason. He's got to start producing. No home runs, no RBI, no hits, no walks, no anything. He's just been an out every time he's been up. Now it'll be outside 1-0. 0 for 4 and a strikeout in the last game, but to be fair, it was a 1-0 game, and Bonilla swing and a miss there. Matthew Ross is the umpire. Dave Lawrence, Ricky Holiday. Was that Dave Parker? All right, that came. That's not the same Dave Parker. Cone. And it'll be 2 strikes early. Bobby Bonilla. Remember Bobby Bonilla Day? Outside it'll be 2-2. Bonilla against Cone. Oh, they say he went, and that's going to be 1 out. David Cone looking good. And here's Sid Bream. He's hitting 167. Now be down below 1-0. This is a very big second game, as the New York Mets are down 1-0, and they're heavy favorites, but they have 3 straight in Pittsburgh. Last game he was 0 for 3, Sid Bream. That'll be a little looper. Can Bream make it the first? Cone to Hernandez, 2 outs. Shea Stadium in New York. R.J. Reynolds now. So R.J., 2 outs now, and that's going to be a ball. He's not giving the low pitch. Cone. That's going to be outside 2-0. 333, David Cone. Swing and a miss, 2-1. So R.J. Reynolds, David Cone now. That's going to be high into right field for Reynolds. It might hit the ground. It's barely foul. It's foul, and Reynolds will have to come back. Oh my goodness, I thought it might have been 1-0 early. Struck him out, and we go to the bottom of the second inning. The bottom of the second inning, the score. The Pirates nothing, the Mets nothing. Darryl Strawberry now. No hits in the postseason. Over everything yesterday, and Smiley will start off his 11th pitch. That's going to be a strike. Both players, both pitchers, very aggressive. The 1988 New York Mets. High and deep to right, it's going to go foul. And there's 2 strikes. That's that foul bomb. And Smiley now. Down low, 1-2. Darryl Strawberry against John Smiley. High, 2-2. Smiley doesn't want to put Darrell on, especially with nobody out, but it's a full count, and Kevin McReynolds will be on deck. Here's Kevin McReynolds. Smiley, and that'll be to left field. That is back, and it is caught by Barry Bonds. 1 out. Interesting, no Yankees. These are just Mets. And McReynolds hitting .500. That's going to be a ball 1-0. Last game he's 2 for 4, 2 singles. Bottom of the second inning, 1 out, nobody on. Kevin McReynolds now. High pop fly. This is to the gap. And R.J. Reynolds with the catch, 2 outs. Goes Bonds, Van Slyke, and R.J. Reynolds. Reynolds. McReynolds flies out to Reynolds. Here's Howard Johnson. He was 1 for 3 in a game where nobody really had anything going. And that'll be fouled off. 0-1. John Smiley, 1 for 3 in a single. Smiley looking good so far. 10 pitches an inning. High 1-1. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the second inning. Did he go? No, he didn't. 2-1. The Pirates are up 1-0, and they're looking to go up 2-0. And this will be on the ground. Belliard, Bream, and that's it. We go to the third inning. It's Oberkfell, LaValliere, and Belliard. Top of the third inning, Ken Oberkfell. He'll be up. He's 1 for 5 in the postseason, hitting .200. And now David. That's going to be low ball 1. Remember, he hasn't given that all game. Cyro 329, good to see you again. That's going to be high. And that's going to be 1 catch, 1 out. McReynolds with the catch in left field. Mike LaValliere, he hasn't had a hit all postseason. Runs and hits are a premium here in this series. We have played 11 full innings, and there's been 1 total run scored, and that was a Barry Bonds home run. So it's 2-0 with 1 out, David Cone. On the ground. Short to first, and they get the out, 2 outs. Rafael Belliard. He'll be up in the top of the third inning. Cone. And that's going to be a strike. 0-1. Top of the third. The Pirates nothing, the Mets nothing. A swing and a miss there, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. That'll be low ball 1. Trying to get anybody on. This game is flying by because we've only had 1 base runner, and that'll be on the ground, foul again. 1-2 with 2 outs. Cone. 2-2. Yeah, I mean, you see the people in the background, everybody, but this is just going to be the unexpected when you see runs. High into right field. And underneath, making the catch. And we'll be to the bottom of the third inning. At the bottom of the third inning, it's Carter Teufel and Kevin Elster. So here's Gary Carter, 1 for 3 yesterday, or the last game. Hitting .333. At the end of this game, we're going to have everybody with 2 games under their belts. Carter, and that's going to be a strike. So, in all honesty, if this is, there's only one series, and that's going to be third to first one out. If the Pirates win, 3 of the series will be 2-0. All by the visiting team with Oakland and Toronto, Tim Teufel. With Toronto is the only game, the only series, and that's going to be a ball inside 1-0. Toronto and Oakland are the only series that are tied. Everybody else is 2-0. And this series is 1-0 Pirates. Let's see how it goes. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2 with 1 out. Toronto won 11-1 in yesterday's game of the day. That was incredible. Struck him out. It hit the ground. They throw to first, 2 outs.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 21.
Here's Kevin Elster now. And that's going to be a ball 1-0. They're not giving a low pitch. So Smiley, bottom of the 3rd inning, 2 outs, nobody on, 1-1. My goodness. Ryan fouls it back, 1-2, 2 outs. Bottom of the 3rd inning already. Inside, 2-2. John Smiley. This will be down below, and 2-2 and nobody out. 2 outs, sorry, nobody on. High and deep to right. This one is back. This one is back, but Reynolds is there, and they make the catch, and we go to the 4th. Nothing. So, Barry Bonds now, the only run of the series for anybody. Remember last game, 9th inning? Well, that's the only run anybody has scored in this series. We played 12 complete innings and only 1 run has scored. And here's Barry Bonds again in the top of the 4th. Now be down below 2-0. They want to keep him from making it where he has 100% of the runs. That'll be on the ground. Fair ball, and that is fair, and it still stays fair. No doubt about that one, and Bonds will get to second. And this is big because you don't get many runs in this series, and Bonds has a double. No question, because this ball remained fair. No question at all. And Barry Bonds, he's now on second. And here's Jose Lane. He's 1 for 1. Remember last time he had the hard shot to Fernandez. That'll be fouled off 0-1. He singled in the 1st inning. He's 1 for 4 in this series. Bonds could be scoring all the runs. Maybe not all the RBI, but if he scores here, that's big. A swing and a miss there. Quickly 0-2, nobody out. Leaned, everybody's thinking you always have people stealing. You want them on third like a sacrifice position. That's going to be fouled again here in the 4th inning, top of the 4th. 0-0. Cone. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. High into right field. They might get it. Let's see. There's the catcher, not going to run him. So there's going to be 1 out. So Barry Bonds is on second. The Pirates are the only team with a hit. Here's Andy Van Slyke. Bonds and Chico Leans. The only two players with hits. Here's Andy. 1 out, 1 on. And David Cohn now. It's going to be a strike. Van Slyke trying to get Bonds in, or at least move him over, and it hits him in the leg, and it's first and second. Here's Bobby Bonilla. He struck out in his second. Can he walk or move everybody over to third at least, or maybe get his first base hit? Cone, and that's going to be a strike. Top of the fourth inning, scoreless. The Pirates and Mets. Shot to right. Let's see what Bonds does. He'll stay, and there's 2 outs. Sid Bream. He's 0 for 1 today, and David Cohn. That's going to be a strike. The Pirates got to score when they pressure. Remember, it was exact opposite last game where the Mets didn't score. And they pressured. 0-2 now, 2 outs. Here's David Cohn. 0-2, 2 outs. 2 on. To Sid Bream. This is the left field. Easy catch, and he made it. Nobody scores, and the Mets get out of it. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It's 0-0. Wilson, Jeffries, and Hernandez. Here's Mookie. Smiley pitching a great game, but he's not getting any run support. They'll be high for a strike. He's learning the strike zone very quickly. John Smiley in the fourth inning. He'll be 1-1. The New York Mets in 1988, a very good team. And that's going to be a strike, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Smiley mowing them down, and it'll be 2-2. I think he's had a walk. That'll be on the ground. Third to first, 1 out. Bonilla to Sid Bream. So 1 out, bottom of the fourth. And here's Greg Jeffries. He flew out in the first inning. And Greg, that's going to be a ball, 1-0 with 1 out. So John Smiley now. That'll be a strike, 1-1. One and 1 out. Swing and a miss, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. High pop fly, center field. Van Slyke is deep and near the warning track, but not on it. It's 2 outs.
The first baseman, number 17.
I think Smiley's perfect. Hernandez, he lined out in the first. 0-0, bottom of the fourth inning, and that's going to be a ball. How many? This is incredible. And that's going to be a strike, 1-1. John Smiley pitching really well. And that's going to be outside, 2-1 with 2 outs. Keith Hernandez, though, only hit one of the few hits of the game, and that'll be foul. One of the 2 hits, sorry about that, of the game went through Hernandez's glove. He hits it the same place where the ball was hit on him, and that's the first base hit for New York. And Keith Hernandez will get on with 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Are they going to start something? And now here's Darrell. First time Smiley's had to worry about this. And that'll be high ball one. Darrell flew out in the second inning. 0 for 1. 2 outs. And that'll be 2-0. They're pitching around him. Often you see a no-hitter, perfect game going, and then on the first time somebody gets a hit, it all falls apart. And that's going to be 3-0 now. And McReynolds will be on deck. This one might be right down the middle. You don't know with Smiley. And it'll be ball 4. They wanted to walk him. No, it's a strike. Oh, he calls a strike. He's upset. Darryl Strawberry with the strike. And now here's John Smiley. Three and one, and it's going to be 4-1 this time he goes. 2 are on now, and as we said, as soon as somebody gets on, sometimes it implodes, and here's McReynolds. He flew out in the second. When the Pirates get a chance, the Mets are getting a chance. Smiley was really doing well about 2 minutes ago. Now it's 1-0. Hernandez at second. Strawberry at first. Hernandez is not a fast runner. They wish that they could switch. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. He's helping him out. That would have been borderline. 1-1. To McReynolds. Low, 2-1. Smiley has 22 pitches in the inning. Not what he wanted. This is his big inning, and he's hoping to still keep his shutout streak going. 2-2. 2 outs. 3-2. They don't want to load the bases for Hojo. Howard Johnson, he's a good hitter. It's 3-2. Ball 4, and they load the bases up for Howard Johnson, and as soon as somebody gets ahead, the wheels come off and the bases are loaded. Oh, this is big for the Mets, and let's see what they do. He grounded out in the second inning. Howard Johnson, 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. And that'll be a strike right there. Hernandez, Strawberry, and McReynolds. 1 run will score if they get a hit. Strawberry's fast enough to turn a single into 2 runs. The 0-1, and on the ground, 0-2 quickly. He's going to have to battle his way back for a walk or do something. You can't sacrifice with 2 outs. Oh, 1-2. A little bit of wiggle room as long as you don't hit Howard Johnson. John Smiley. And that'll be fouled again. Bottom of the 4th inning, 0-0. The 1-2 to Howard Johnson. 2-2. Well, the Pirates going to give up their first run. Oh, that was ball 3, and he lunged for it. Another foul ball. It's setting themselves up for a long at-bat. Howard Johnson's got to go somewhere. Struck him out, and we go to the 5th. And John Smiley gets out of it. He had a no-hitter going with 2 outs, and then a base hit, 2 walks, and a strikeout. It's 0-0. We go to the 5th. R.J. Reynolds now in the 5th inning. Wow, did that take a turn for the weird in the last inning? That'll be high ball 1. So it's going real fast, and all of a sudden, boom, it slowed down. Reynolds, that'll be fouled off 1-1. Cone versus Smiley. The Mets have yet to score a run in this series. That's R.J. Reynolds. He might get on. He does get on. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's big. So it'll be Ken Oberkfell. Ken Oberkfell now. That'll be high and inside, ball one. I can't believe R.J. Reynolds gone on. That's just the way it is. The 0-1. And that's going to be a strike. They call that. Oberkfell, especially against the San Diego Padres, had a good game. But he's 0 for 1 today. This is going to bog the game down if they decide to play this. Cone, no. The 1-1. And that's going to be a strike. Oberkfell just took a meatball right down the middle. And if you're going to do that, McNamara that's Davey Johnson, sorry. Davey Johnson is that's going to be to first again. He's freezing his own pitcher. Oberkfell, the 1-2, but nobody out. 2-2. Well, it's difficult because nobody is getting runs in this series. 13 innings for New York, no runs. 13 innings for the Pirates, 1 run. This could be 5, 4, 3. Double play, and that'll be 2 outs. My goodness, Oberkfell. Well, he kind of ruined that inning, and it went Johnson to second to first. And here's LaValliere. 0 for 1 today. And Cone, that'll be a little looper, second to first. They get the out, and we go to the bottom of the 5th. The score, Pittsburgh nothing, New York nothing. Bottom of the 5th inning, Gary Carter, 0 for 1, grounded out in the 3rd inning, 1 for 4 in the series. Gary Carter, the kid. And here's John Smiley now, his first pitch, and that'll be a strike. He had a very weird last inning where he got the first 2 easy, and then he struggled to get that 3rd out, but he did. The Mets loaded the bases up, and that's going to be a base hit. So Carter gets his 2nd base hit of the series.
Now batting, number 11.
Tim Teufel. He's 0 for 1. Now be a ball outside, 1-0. Struck out in the 3rd inning. The 0-1, the 1-0. That'll be down below, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. 3-0. Kevin Elster will be on deck. Then he's not going to have the grace of having 2 outs if he loads the bases up. He'll be 3-1. Oh, look at that. I don't know, that fan's saying something to the next Pirate. I thought they were going to throw coffee on him. That would have been interesting. Oh, and he helped him out, 3-2. Nobody scored a run. A lot of chances to score runs, but nothing really materialized. Oh, he struck him out on ball 4, 1 out. Teufel goes down, and that was a big strikeout. Smiley didn't have it. It was down and away, and he went for it. Kevin Elster. And a swing and a miss, 0-1. Blew out in the 3rd inning, and what does New York have to do to score? They're thinking to themselves, my goodness, all series long they got people on and they're shooting themselves in the foot. He'll be 1-1. He was 0 for 3 in a strikeout last game. The 1-1 with 1 out. On the ground, should end the inning, leaned to Belliard to Bream, and that ends the 5th. They go to the 6th inning. Scoreless. Belliard's 0 for 1.
Number 6.
And Belliard, that's going to be a strike there. The 0-1, and that's going to be 1-1. So Rafael Belliard, the shortstop. Going to be fouled off 2-2. It's all about actually scoring the run. Both teams in the last couple innings have been close, but no cigar, and that's going to be fouled off. If I can say that anymore, close but no cigar. You never know. Cone. That's going to be a shot to center field and a base hit. So Belliard will get on with nobody out, and yet another team will get a player on with nobody out, but we're still 0-0. Right down the middle, and here comes Barry Bonzo. Here comes, Barry Bonds. This is big. Well, the Pirates are matching the Mets. You can't say that this isn't going to be a very tough series. It'll be low ball 1. Remember, Barry Bonds had the only RBI yesterday with a solo shot in the 9th inning. The 1-0. Inside 2-0. Two and 0. 3-0. Jose Lean, Chico Lean is on deck. He has a base hit today. Bonds is 1 for 2. The 3-0. Ball 4, and they walk him, so Barry will get on first. Now the Pirates have 2 on. It's time for New York to try and get the Pirates out. Here's Chico Lean. He singled in the first. Look at that win expectancy. That's nothing, though. None of these teams can do anything. And now he pulls it back. They call a strike. He's upset. They had to call the spot on that one. The Pirates nothing. The Mets nothing. Oh, he's going to bunt. They're going to get him to second and third. He throws to second. He's got to be safe. And the bases are loaded now for Andy Van Slyke. The bases are now loaded, but nobody out. This is the biggest moment of the game. The Pirates can break this wide open. Van Slyke, first pitch, high, an infield fly, and that's going to be 1 out.
The batter, number 45.
So Bobby Bonilla now. Oh, that was a big, big out. A lot of things. Even if he would have hit into a double play, it would have been 1-0 Pittsburgh. But now Bobby Bonilla in the top of the 6th inning. 1 out. Bonilla fouls it off. Both teams have wasted opportunities. Both teams have had the bases loaded. Bonilla, and it's going to be 0-2 now. 1 out. He might not throw this near the strike zone. He wants to see if Bobby will chase. No, he threw it right down the middle, and it's going to be 0-2 still. Bonilla's looking just for a fly ball or anything. Oh, if they get this, you'll hear a huge roar. Oh, and fouled back again. Still 0-2 with 1 out. The 0-2 with 1 out. Bonilla against Cone. The pitch. Fouled again. Still going. There are no balls on Bonilla. So this could even go 3 more pitches. The 0-2. Oh, that's on the ground and a base hit. One's going to score. Here comes Bonds. And Bonds will come down, and it's going to be 2-0 Pittsburgh. And now the anxiety starts for New York. as the Pittsburgh Pirates are up 2-0. And they break through first. Oh, and they're probably yelling at Hernandez, but in all honesty, that was a hard one to get in. Sid Bream. Base hit, that's going to be 3-0. 3-0 with 1 out.
Now batting, number 23.
Sid Bream, and a new pitcher will come in. Bob McClure. He wasn't good last game. He gave up the home run to Barry Bonds. Righties hate the guy, lefties like him. And he was the guy that gave up the 9th inning home run yesterday. Here's R.J. Reynolds. 3-0 Pittsburgh. They could go crazy and open it up now. 1-0. There's only 1 out. Hitting .375 in a postseason, 1 for 2 today. R.J. Reynolds, top of the 6th. And down below, 2-0. Now, John Smiley has not had the last couple innings go great for him. 2-0 with 1 out. Oh, that he jammed that. And Reynolds will just pop it up to Carter. And now there's 2 outs. If you're the Pirates, you never know. You got to get these runs in. You can't relax and look at that 87% meter. You can't do that. You never know, because Smiley, here's Oberkfell. Remember when he had the double play last inning? 2 outs. He grounded into 1. McClure. And that'll be high ball 1. Leach and Nunez will warm up. A 1-0. And that'll be fouled away, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 3-0 Pittsburgh. And that's going to be high and should end the inning. There it is. They go to the bottom of the 6th inning. My goodness. The Pirates have 3. Wilson, Jeffries, and Hernandez will come up. But it is 3-0 Pirates. And here's Wilson. New York wants to get somebody on base. Smiley is still pitching. They had their chance with 2 outs, and they couldn't break through. Wow, and the Pirates almost blew that bases loaded opportunity, but Bobby Bonilla, the 2-run RBI. The 0-2 to Mookie, and jammed him. Let's see. It's caught, 1 out, Chico leans. I'll tell you what, an up and down series for Lean. Remember, he had the error yesterday in the last game. It was a very big error, Greg Jeffries, and that'll be high and a strike. 0-1. Well, we played 2, Boston and Minnesota at the Metrodome. There's 3rd to 1st. There's another out. 2 outs.
Number 17, Keith Hernandez.
And here's Keith Hernandez. He singled in the 4th inning, 1 for 2. New York needs to get runners on base. And that'll be high and a strike. Last game, Hernandez was 0 for 4, and he struck out. This will be on the ground. This should be it. Lean will pick it up. He has time, and he flips it to Bream. 7, 8, 9. Wow. This thing is nuts.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Edwin Nunez, he's 6'5", 235, his first appearance in the postseason. And here in the top of the 7th inning, Mike LaValliere will be up 7, 8, 9 for innings. 8, 9, and 1 for the Pirates. And LaValliere, it is in front foul. Well, if you're the Mets, you can't allow the Pirates any more runs. And it'll be fouled off 0-2. Pittsburgh 3, New York nothing. Top of the 7th inning. That'll be foul again, 0-2. LaValliere. That'll be to left field, and underneath they're going to make the catch. One out, McReynolds with the catch. Here's Rafael Belliard. And Rafael, it's going to be 1-0 with an out. Very big, and the pitch, it'll be high 2-0. So Belliard already has a hit today, and if he gets on, he'll be 2 for 3. That'll be good. Nobody's having a Fred McGriff type day. That was incredible. If you missed it, look at yesterday's game. He went 5 for 5, 3 home runs, a double, and a single, and had 6 RBI. And the Blue Jays won 11-1. They're up 2-0 in that series. Reynolds, high pop fly to Hernandez. He'll make the catch. 2 outs. Edwin Nunez, 9 pitches. Here's Barry Bonds, a double and a run. He's hitting .444 in the postseason. That's 4 for 9. Barry, and that'll be right down the middle. Should have pulled the trigger on that one. 0-1 with 2 outs. 3-0 Pirates. And there it is. Is it foul? It's foul. Top of the 7th inning, 0-2 with 2 outs. Barry Bonds. It'll be high ball 1. 1-2. On the ground and fouled away. Barry Bonds, the 1-2 with 2 outs. Struck him out, and that'll end the inning. The Pirates are up 3-0. New York has yet to score in the series. New York has yet to score in the series. They've been outscored 4-0 by the Pirates. And they've gone 15 innings and not scored. Here's Darryl Strawberry. John Smiley now. And that'll be right to Smiley. He'll pick it up, throw to first, and they get him 1 out. First pitch of the inning. All 3 runs for the Pirates in the 6th inning. Kevin McReynolds had bases loaded, nobody out. Andy Van Slyke popped up, 1 out. Infield fly. McReynolds, that'll be a strike. Then, with 1 out, Bobby Bonilla got a base hit. A 2-run RBI single, I believe it was, and made that thing 2-0. And then I believe it was Sid Bream, 3-0 there. And that'll be a hard shot, center field. Van Slyke with the catch, 2 outs. So a very defensive series here as the Pirates have a 3-0 lead. Howard Johnson, he struck out and grounded out. Remember, with the bases loaded, he's the guy that couldn't get him in with 2 outs, and that's going to be a strike. Jim Gott and Bob Kipper are both warming up. For the Pittsburgh Pirates, Howard Johnson now, the 0-1 with 2 outs. He'll be low, 1-1. 2 outs. That'll jack it to center field. Van Slyke is back, and 3 outs. We go to the 8th inning. The score, the Pirates 3, New York nothing. I'm going to put some broccoli on, so the Pirates will get just natural sound for this.
Leading off to the Pirates, the second baseman, number 13. Now batting, number 18. Now batting, number 25. Now batting, number 5.
So Sid Bream now. 1 for 3, 2 outs, and 1 on. A single and an RBI this series. He's 1 for 6. I can't believe this with the Pirates. They're so close to winning and going 2 games to nothing up. That's absolutely incredible, and that'll be a strike there. 0-2. Think about it. They are so close to going up 2 games to none. We all expected New York to come out, get a few runs early, hold on, maybe win 4 or 5-1, and Bream to left. They've not been able to do a thing. I don't know who's on first. I wasn't here. I hope they washed my freaking broccoli. I think they might have. It feels weird. That's going to be a strikeout, and we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. The Pirates have 7 hits in a day. The Mets have 2. It's 3-0. Well, the Mets got to get something going here. Here's Gary Carter, 2 for 5 in his series, 1 for 2 today. In the 5th inning, he had a single. This has to be crazy if you're the New York Mets. You're the number 1 seed, and you're about to go down 2-0 to the Pirates, and Smiley knows the importance of getting the first batter. He knows if he doesn't get the first batter, New York might be able to smell blood. The 0-1. And that'll be on the ground right to Sid Bream, 1 out, and that's big. You kind of put the double play clause. The double play clause is if you have a runner on first with 1 out, then any pitch could end the inning on a double play. 2 full has 2 strikeouts. Both times he's up. Struck out once, struck out twice. Bottom of the 8th inning, and that'll be a hard shot to left. Bonds does not catch the ball, and Teufel gets on. So Teufel will get on, and he didn't strike out. He actually hit in fair territory. So here comes Kevin Elster now. Bottom of the 8th inning, 3-0, one on, Smiley. And that'll be high to right field. This might drop it. Well, that's a base hit. And here they go. It'll be first and second. Reynolds will throw it in. And there's one out, first and second. And the tying run will come to the plate. 2 bloops. And look at this. Mookie, he's 0 for 3. We're at the top of the lineup again, and that'll be a hard hit to right field, nothing going, and that's going to be 2 outs. They throw to first, he's safe. Wow, and Mookie flies out. Greg Jeffries now, 0 for 3, grounded out in a 6, 143 postseason average. John Smiley is 97th. That's broken bat. He caught it. We go to the 9th, and the Pirates have a 3-0 lead. My goodness, they're looking so good. Terry Leach, 1 game, 1 inning. He walked 1. Righties and lefties don't really like him. In the 9th inning, and here's Leach. R.J. Reynolds, he singled in the 5th inning. And here's Leach. And Reynolds again will foul that off, 0-1. Reynolds 1 for 3. The Pirates, what a shock. They want to, honestly, they want to get a couple runs and end this. You don't want it within 4 because you never know. They could just come around and hit a grand slam, win this thing. You never know. It's going to be inside 1-2. Shea Stadium is right now anxious. They could go down 0-2. 1-2 on the ground. He golfed that one. They could go down 2-0. Oh, that would be unbelievable if that happened. And that's going to be fouled off again. 1-2. Top of the 9th inning, 3-0 Pittsburgh. 2-2. Leach. The 2-2. That's going to be caught. 1 out. So they get the first batter, R.J. Reynolds. They don't want the Pirates getting on base and making things difficult. Here's Oberkfell. Basically, they want Oberkfell to hit and not try and sacrifice. Ken Oberkfell, and that'll be reaching there, 0-1. You can't believe that the Pirates, it's hard to believe that the Pittsburgh Pirates are on the verge of going 2-0 and home for 3 games. All they got to do is win the series in Pittsburgh. That's it. And that's going to be a strike, 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Leach. Oh, and it hit him in the leg. It hit him. Oberkfell, who couldn't hit to save his life, goes to first. And here's LaValliere. LaValliere, nothing all day. You're going to keep your lineup if you like it defensively. 1 out, 1 on. And Terry Leach. And LaValliere will take the strike. Oh, if New York gives up a run, good night. People will leave here crazy. And quickly 0-2 to Mike LaValliere. But Rafael Belliard has been good today. Some good quality at-bats for him. The 0-2 now with 1 out. 1-2. The Pirates 3, New York nothing. Terry Leach trying to get out of this here in the 9th. high and straight away to center. And there's the catch, 2 outs. Mookie with the catch. I can't believe the Pirates have had so many base runners. You know there's got to be a correction day for the Mets. There's going to be a day for the New York Mets, and it is all going to be correction. Rafael Belliard. 1 for 3 today. That'll be a ball outside, 1-0. Unbelievable. 1 ball, no strikes. It'll be 2-0. 2-0. 2 outs. 1 on for Belliard, 1 for 3. And that'll be a strike, 2-1. The Mets want to get the Pirates out, then come up in the 9th. Belliard fouls it. Oh, if that were fair, it would have been very, very unique. And it's going to be 2-2 now. Terry Leach on the ground. They'll throw to first, a weird throw, but they got him, and we go to the bottom of the 9th. The Pirates have a 3-0 lead. And for the Mets, you have Hernandez, Strawberry, and McReynolds. Well, this is it. Keith Hernandez now. This is it. Because if the Mets don't score 3 runs, at least, then the Pirates are up 2-0. Smiley now. He's trying for the full game. It's going to be a ball down below. He knows the importance of getting the first batter. If they can get Hernandez, they're going to be on their way to a win. Smiley, for the most part, has pitched a good day. He got a little lackadaisical. It's 2-0. They're not giving that low pitch. Smiley now, 1 for 3. The 100th pitch will be high. Center field, Van Slyke. He makes the catch. Makes it. It doesn't squirt out. It's 1 out. What a memorable 100th pitch. Look at Andy Van Slyke. Bam. 100% root efficiency. If that were 99.9, that ball would have fell on the ground. Here's Darrell, 1 out, nobody on. And it is looking bleak for the Mets. And for the Pirates, it is looking like Shock City. As in the National League, the Pirates will have a 2-0 lead, and the Reds will have a 2-0 lead. And no play 2 years before they would in real life if they win these series in the NLCS. It'll be down below, 2-1. Smiley trying to get Strawberry. Strawberry trying to get on. He did go. It's 2-2. That'll be a high shot. That'll be a base hit, and he'll get on. So Strawberry will get on. You know, they're not going down without a fight.
Now batting, number 22.
Here's Kevin McReynolds, 0 for 2 today. You might see Gott come in if they get another one. They're trying to get Smiley the complete game shutout. McReynolds walked in the 4th inning. Howard Johnson would come up next. There's 1 out. And it'll be 1-1. Jim Leland. Oh, yeah. 1-1. They go back to first. He's safe. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And that's going to be down below, 2-1. Kevin McReynolds 0 for 2 today. Smiley's at 108. This is going to be 109. 3-1. If they walk him, you know that Jim Gott will probably be on. Howard Johnson is on deck. Smiley, the fans are watching this. I don't know why he keeps Strawberry on. Maybe to get the double play. You don't want to freeze and tire your own pitcher out. The 3-1. Oh, that might be the game. Lean to Belliard. Oh, that's the Bremen. It's over. It's over, and the Pirates are up 2-0. Oh, my goodness, the double play. Oh, what a hurtful double play that was for the Mets. And a big boost for the Pirates. A 3-1 pitch, and it's a double play. And look at the Mets in absolute disbelief. They're the number 1 seed, and they're down 2-0. They have to go to Three Rivers Stadium for 3 straight. The Pirates 3, the Mets nothing. My goodness. Bobby Bonilla's clutch base hit, that is huge. And the Mets still have not scored. The Mets have not scored at all. They have not scored. And the Pirates 3-0, they beat the Mets. Mets 18 innings and they haven't scored a run. You want to believe in absolute. That's incredible. Hernandez, you can see, he had a base hit, but Bobby Bonilla, here it was. And Hernandez couldn't get to it. If he would have got to it, they might have, I don't know, have turned a double play, but at least they would have got one out. And this is Sid Bream, the next one up. Made it 3-0, and Andy Van Slyke, oh, what a catch. And the double play to end the game. John Smiley, the winner and player of the game, and David Cohn is the loss. I don't want to say the loser, but David Cohn, you know, he gave up 3 earned runs. Let's take a look after this at the box score. For the Pirates, Barry Bonds, 1 for 3, still the best batting average on the Pirates. Bobby Bonilla, the only multi-hit Pirate, and he got his first 2 hits of the postseason. Remember, this is his 3rd game because they played the wild card. And he had 2 RBI and 1 base hit. He did strike out once. And Rafael Belliard was 1 for 4. When you take a look at the other statistics, Bonds had a double, Bonilla with 2 RBI, Bream had the 3rd. Van Slyke and Oberkfell got hit by pitches, and Oberkfell grounded into a double play, and Chico Lane got caught stealing. I believe that was the 1st inning. For New York, wow, only 5 people got hits. Hernandez, Strawberry, Carter, Tufel, and Elster. And Carter and Tufel are hitting .333, and the rest are really down below. Really down below. McReynolds and Elster both grounded into double plays. So nothing there, only 5 hits, I believe all singles. Smiley, the winner, 9 innings, all of them a complete game shutout. Giving up 5 hits, struck out 3, walked 2. Well, New York, David Cohn gets the loss, giving up 6 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned. 3 strikeouts and 1 walk. And as you can see, only 1 hit in the last 3 2/3 innings. The Pirates only had 1 hit in the last 3 2/3 innings, and they had 3 strikeouts. So, David Cohn, that's going to be big. Taking a look at this, everybody's 2-0 except for Toronto and Oakland. And when you take a look at the next days, it'll be Boston at Minnesota. It is the Metrodome, and LA will be at Riverfront Stadium. And Cincinnati. For Boston, Minnesota, it's Mike Boddicker for Boston against Burt Blyleven for Minnesota. Minnesota's up 2-0 in there. And LA is Tim Belcher versus Jose Rio. And Jose Rio is a great pitcher in Cincinnati. They're up 2-0 there. So these are big tests because I'll tell you what, Boston and LA don't want to go down 3-0. It's possible with their lineups, but they don't want to go down 3-0. Everybody, thank you very much for joining in. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.